What's up, folks? This is your host Stan Hunt, and this is still Motorshow updates coming live from Paris Motorshow and Intermot.
And right now we're going to get to some electrifying action from Paris.
Electrifying indeed, because we are here to talk about Robert De Niro.
No, that's not where I was going, but I think I know where he is going with that.
Yeah, I made that up, but I'm not making it up when I say that Kia Motors electric vehicle, the E Niro, was launched by Robert De Niro. If Glenn were here, he would say, how cool is that?
I'm going to say it for him. How cool is that? and so appropriate for a brand like Kia, which is young, cheeky, and I'm already sold on the E Niro because of, well, you know, Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the E Niro, because of that, must be solid, really power-packed, huh?
Well, let's find out, okay? So a short little download before we get more perspective on electric vehicles from him. The E Niro is the electric version of Kia's SUV vehicle, which is the Niro. The Niro is a size over Kona.
Yeah.
Kona is the first electric SUV to hit Indian shores by Hyundai. And well, what are the changes on E Niro? Minute changes on the outside. There's going to be a charging port, which is in this case integrated in the front grille, redesigned bumper for improved aerodynamics. Now that just goes to show the role that aerodynamics has in car design all the while, because this improved aerodynamics has extended the range of this vehicle, the E Niro, and we'll talk about the range later. It also gets redesigned air intakes. Now this is probably not there for the engine but there to cool off the battery. As is the case with electric vehicles, there is no engine, no mechanical parts, and so it's going to have lots of space. Now, so you're going to get more storage space in electric vehicles. In the case of E Niro, you have storage space below the center console, 450 liters of boot space, and when it comes to features, well, you got heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. How useful is that going to be in
Maybe Delhi upwards for a couple of months in the year?
Delhi upwards for a couple of months in the year. So half of the country, half the year, pretty useful. And then you are also going to get, take a goddamn wild guess, 7-inch touchscreen display, which is also going to tell you how far you are from the charging port. Now 20% to 80% of dash charge in just 40 minutes, 485 kilometers of range on a single charge.
If you look at the other big name EVs that have dropped recently, whether it's the Mercedes-Benz EQC, the Audi e-tron, and these are all EV crossovers, and you see the range for them, the claimed range by the manufacturers is in the 500 ballpark. So clearly for the manufacturers, the space where range anxiety stops being an issue seems to be the 500 kilometer mark, and we see with the E Niro that it is 485. The Kona has a slightly lower claimed range, 470 kilometers. That 15 kilometer difference might just be down, because the hardware is the same. It might just be down to something that you had said earlier, aerodynamics.
Absolutely, I think so too.
Because the Kona EV just has a more upright stance, whereas the E Niro is a little bit more slippery in its form.
Right. I said earlier, the first electric SUV to hit Indian shores by Hyundai. Is it just going to be first electric SUV to hit Indian shores, or is it Hyundai's first electric SUV?
There's a bit of a race going on right now. Hyundai wants to bring it first for sure. And I think they might get to that mark. But there's also MG Motors with the ZS, EZS, right? We've seen the ZS.
Well, you have driven the ZS.
Yeah, I've driven the ZS, but not the EZS. And that's also slated to come to India. Similar, they're also claiming a similar range. And the Kona that will come to India will likely be the short range, which is still 250 kilometers of range. So that's a race going on over there.
Okay. I have every reason to believe that the E Niro should come to India. Otherwise, why make electric vehicle? I mean, the time for fossil fuel vehicles, we are out of time anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a short little update, but a quite interesting one. A car launched by Robert De Niro from Paris Motorshow. I'll see you again next time. If you like what you see, then do drop in a comment below. Goodbye.